Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited about tonight's video because it's another makeup video. Tonight we're going to be reviewing Ulta's Flirty and Flawless makeup collection. It was their holiday launch and I think it sold for around $30, but if you go right now and get it, if there's any left, you'll get it for like $15, which is awesome. It's a 76-piece collection, and I'm going to read off my paper because it's got a lot of stuff in it and I want to make sure I get it all right. So in it has 40 eyeshadows, 7 blushes, 4 highlighters, 4 glitter top coats, 3 eyeshadow bases, 3 eyebrow creams, 3 shiny lip gloss, 3 bronzers, 2 setting powders, 2 eyeliners, 1 matte lip, 1 face primer, 1 eyeshadow brush, and 1 brow blush. One brow brush. Okay. But I also want to shine a light that's something that's impacted our family. It's a condition called Chiari Malformation. Boy, that's a mouthful. It's more common than you think. Over 200 cases per year show up. And one of those cases is my sister-in-law, Jeanette.
What happened?
Thank you for joining me. Oh, let's go ahead and start talking about this. I'm gonna get your cute little bear out the way. Isn't he cute? Do you want to introduce your bear?
My husband bought me this when we found out that I had Chiari. He got it off Etsy, and it's got the scar stitches.
Which we'll get into later.
Yeah.
But it's cute. It's meaningful.
It's very meaningful.
So, all right. Let's start. We're going to talk about. Let's start talking about this first, and when you opened it for Christmas.
Yeah.
And let's talk about what you liked and didn't like. I'll do a montage of it later. So yeah. We're going to talk about what you liked and didn't like about the box itself.
So I like it. I like the color, obviously. It's purple. I don't like. So this has like all. So this has like all the eyeshadows, and I don't like how you can't get to the back, and you can't really see it. So you have to take it out, and then all the names are on each eyeshadow. So you can't really know. You don't know which eyeshadow you're using
unless you have like a huge counter space.
Yeah, or you can like set it above. But even then, it's in white writing, so it's like hard to read. But I like it. I don't.
You've used it already.
Yeah, I used it for Christmas. I don't like using the blush brush for blush. I used it for contouring and highlighting.
Right.
And I don't do brows because I don't need to do brows.
Never learned how to do brows.
I use it when I want to add color to my eyeliner. Instead of buying 100 billion eyeliners, I add it.
I use those small little brushes to drag the eyeshadow down to do that smoky eye look.
That's what I do also. Like I use it for on the eyeliner and then under the eye.
Okay, well, I'm really excited. I'm going to do Jeanette's makeup. I think this is the first time I've ever done it.
Yep.
And I want to do like a Chiari themed look, which, if you don't know, because you probably don't, is purple. That's their like.
It's the ribbon.
Their ribbon color, and they have an awareness month. That's September. Yeah. So, look at me, I pay attention. So it's not September, but this has been a huge part of our year. And
yeah, it's been a long road coming.
Yeah, and yes, we have a lot as a family, but you mostly physically. Yeah, we have a lot to go through, and I thought this would be a great way to end our year, is doing a cute little look that maybe you can even do on New Year's Eve. Hopefully this stuff is nice. I'm going to bring you in closer, and we're going to do Jeanette's makeup. Alright, we're going to start with the primer. It comes with its own, let's see if I can, where's my camera? There we go. It's going to be backwards too. I don't know why I show things with writing. It's their poreless face primer. It says mineral oil free, paraben free, smooths and refines pores. We shall see. Do you usually apply with your fingers?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll go ahead and let you. Oh wait, I'm not Mike. You should have seen when I rubbed all over Jeff's face.
Well, I'm also going to be using something that my husband got me. It's the Real Techniques limited edition, only at Target. He got me it for Christmas. and I'm going to put my bangs back.
If I fast forward through that part, just know we were not talking about anything. Here. Hurry up.
I'm sorry, my forehead's huge.
Happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us.
There. Woohoo! Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna let Jeanette do that because I don't know if they're semi-clean, but I do want to touch it. How's it feel?
It's so. I used
squirted
it.
out.
Yeah, it's like it.
It squirted.
So I used it once today because I wanted to see what it felt like before using it on the video. I don't like it. I'm gonna be 100%. I feel like I'm rubbing oil on my face.
Even though it says mineral oil free.
I don't.
Does it feel scratchy to you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought too. It feels really scratchy.
Oily and it like.
I don't like that.
It's not like doesn't go on smooth. But for the video,
yeah, we're gonna.
What's going on?
We want to see how it works with the rest of the products.
I have no idea how I look putting this on, so I don't really care. It is what it is.
There's a card that comes with this. I wonder if it has ingredients because I'm. Oh yeah, let's see. It has a bunch of words I can't read, but none of it said oil. But it does feel that way.
And
that doesn't.
It said it's made in China.
Go
That's about it.
Okay, so we're done. We did primer. You're gonna use your foundation.
Yeah.
Because this did not come with foundation.
It didn't come with foundation. I wet my beauty blender because the box says wet it for wet.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're using a dry foundation, use it dry, which makes perfect sense.
I watched a video yesterday with a drag queen in it. Because I love drag queens.
They can be over the top and look fabulous.
He never uses it wet, but his makeup look great. All right, you're gonna go wet that.
Pause.
Or I'm gonna go wet it. Gonna put on your foundation, which I could do, but I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay. I use CoverGirl Clean Matte, and it is color it is color 525, and it is buff beige.
Buff that beige. Okay, I might have cut the video because we had some lighting issues. We're in my dining room, and for some reason, all of a sudden, the picture looked yellow. So we decided we're going to try to just use the ring light. It looks super cute. See my tree. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to take over because you're untrustworthy.
Should I be scared?
No.
I'm just kidding.
So we're going to go ahead and go with the setting powder. In the collection, they have a translucent setting powder, and these are really hard to read, and a yellow setting powder. So I don't think anybody should ever use yellow. I don't know.
Unless you're yellow undertone,
but
there's not many people
who are. We're not. We're going to use this one that's like...
I mean, there are people out there.
White.
You cannot see it when you put it on the brush.
Okay. I can, like... It doesn't have hardly any fallout, which I guess... Oh, I guess it does. I'm not trying to dig too hard, but I'm trying to pick it up. Let's see how it looks. See if it even... I can't even tell if it's going on.
When I put it on, I patted it.
Yeah.
The first time I put it on.
I like the setting powder you get that's loose.
Yeah. Because
you can really tell if it goes on. This stuff is pressed, and so it's a little harder to tell. But I'm just gonna put the setting powder where I would usually put my concealer, and so that is where we get oily, I think, in the face more. Yeah. But that's not technical because I'm not a professional.
Well, normally I put a face powder over my foundation, and it's
losing everything. Here we go.
Colored. So yeah, a little bit lighter than my actual foundation.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the eyes, and so like I said, I want to do like a Chiari inspired look, and so I'm gonna use like pink and purple and glitter because it's the new year. Yes, me too. I'm not wearing any right now. I'm doing a very simple look because I don't want to steal from the beauty. This is just as simple. But I noticed when I looked, let me go ahead and, I don't know if we showed off all the colors that come. Might be hard to see because of our lighting issues, but there's all the colors. But there isn't really a pink that I wanted, but the blush is as pink as I want. So that's what we're going to use.
The blush is very vibrant.
Yeah, so we're going to use the pink blush, and that's what I love about makeup. It's very versatile. You don't have to use what it says it's for. Like, my blush today is actually eyeshadow. So.
Girl, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I think though.
So.
These are really weird looking.
Okay, so another thing about this box.
These come in the box.
Yes, these come in the box, and they are very lightweight.
Yeah, they feel a little cheap, on the cheaper end.
They're on the cheaper end. I think they tried to just put something in there for people who don't have things.
Right. Oh, this is a perfect starter kit.
Yeah. I still am gonna use them because why waste an item?
Right. I'm just thinking this is not what I want to use.
So what I use for that, this is the eyeshadow brush. Yeah. And I used it to get in my crease and to pat it on, and then I use the other set of brushes.
Lid brush.
Yeah. The other set of brushes I use to buff out the lines.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try from our other box. This is from the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick limited edition. Like Jeanette said earlier,
it's from Target.
It's from Target.
And they're the only ones that got this limited edition. And my husband knows me, and he knows I love sparkle, and he knows I love purple. And they're both, so 2 in 1.
This is an angled eyeshadow brush. And because I want to use it because I really want to just buff out. Would you say you have hooded eyes?
No, I wouldn't. I say I'm getting older, so things are changing and moving. But
that's what I thought. Mom says she has hooded eyes.
Mom has a little bit more of a hooded eye.
Yeah, because I think in my last video I said I have fat eye syndrome.
I saw
it's
that.
Different.
I saw that.
So I just picked up some of the blush, and a lot of it came silly light. A lot of pigment came on there.
Yeah.
Which we'll see how it translates on. So I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this up out here, and this is gonna be more like it's gonna be more purple on the inside of your eye, and then this is gonna be the buffer on the outer. So while I do that, I'm gonna do this side of that eye. Why don't you tell us what Chiari Malformation is?
So Chiari Malformation is where your cerebellum and pretty much your brain, let's keep it simple. Your brain is falling into your neck. It's falling down into the base where your neck and your skull meet. There's that hole. So it's falling down in there. And it cuts off a good amount of flow of your spinal fluid, which can cause a lot of complications. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of different issues that fall along with this.
So everybody's
symptoms.
Different. Everybody's symptoms are
similar but different. Like somebody can have numbness in their legs, and somebody could
I'm gonna stand up a little bit.
Somebody could not, and like somebody could lose feeling in their fingers, and somebody else could not. But I've had a lot of the symptoms off and on. There is no cure, so you live with it. Well, you don't live with it. You don't let any kind of chronic illness take over you. You gotta learn to continue living your life. Don't stop living. Like, yeah, things become difficult, and I have bad days, and I have horrible days, and you just work around it, and you work through it, and there's things you can do, and there's things you can't do, and you just gotta understand that you just need help sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, so that went on, you can't see me because I'm standing up. So that went on really bright, like you said. That one has a lot of pigment. I need to turn down our light. We're having issues. we're like all of a sudden really bright and then we're not. God, I hope it doesn't like aggravate anybody. So that might be better. Come on, camera. There we go. So I think that went on actually really, really nice. I would not use it as a blush. It's too pink.
When I was trying to find like.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with there's like 3 purples here. There's like a really light, and then a medium, and then a dark.
There's a plum, a purple, and a fuchsia.
So you went this way.
Yep.
Plum, purple, fuchsia. I'm gonna go with the middle one first.
This is the plum.
Oh, that's plum.
The purple and the fuchsia.
Fuchsia. Oh, yeah. See, I can't see. Plum, purple, fuchsia. So I'm going with
that one's rosewood.
Oh, so I'm going with purple. It's like in the middle of the purples. I'm gonna do that with the pink, and then kind of work the way down, and then I'm gonna do the darker purple in the inner corners. So hopefully it looks nice. But this will be a true testament to the palette, because like I said before we start filming, purple is what, if it's not a good purple, then purple's hard to make, but if they make a good purple, then you can kind of expect all the colors to be really good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Why don't you tell us like the beginning of this year, like, because I guess it kind of started last Christmas. You were having symptoms.
I've been having symptoms. I found out.
Well, you found out you've been having it your whole life.
Yeah, I found out I was having symptoms my whole life. Like I used to have like what the doctor would call vertigo all the time. I'd get really dizzy and lightheaded for like a little while, and sometimes it would last for like a few seconds. Sometimes it would last like a few hours. It all just depends. Like, so I had that, and then in high school I also had like headaches.
I'm gonna brush away this fallout.
I also had headaches, and so then we tried different headache medications, and that would work, and then we'd stop taking it, or I would stop taking it, and they'd come back. And I finally I was like, these headaches aren't just headaches. They're not migraines. They're way worse. I'm like, something's not right. And I kept asking for a MRI, but she knew my insurance wasn't going to approve it because there wasn't like a
real reason.
Technical real reason.
Sorry. I'm gonna go this way.
But once I started having memory loss issues, short-term memory loss issues, and other small issues, she decided to go ahead and do an MRI.
Yeah, because you're thinking, I'm only, at the time, 26 years old.
Yeah.
I should be able to remember that I have plans tomorrow.
Yeah, like, just...
Not like the rest of us would be like, oh crap, I forgot, you know.
Yeah.
But like you would totally forget you even made the plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's just like certain things and just random short-term memory issues. And like sometimes it's fine, like sometimes I can remember things, and sometimes it just can't, like I don't at all remember. Like for one instance, me and a friend were out for lunch, and I totally forgot that they had made a movie, and they had come out with that like months ago and already had the DVD out.
Mm. Oh, like that Hollywood made a certain movie.
Mm-hmm.
So this purple is really cute. It takes a few layers, which I was actually telling Nick this earlier, that sometimes I don't mind that, because like when you put on a really pigmented thing, you're like, whoa, I didn't want that much color. But if you have to add on a few layers, you like do it slowly.
Yeah.
But I'm finding it kind of chalky, like patchy.
Yeah.
And so I'm having to blend a lot.
I wonder how it would do wet.
Yeah.
So that's something we can always try, or I can always try in the future.
Right. Try and like spritz the brush, dip
Yeah.
it in. That's a really good technique if you want to pack in a color. Okay. Do you want to look so far?
Sure.
Because I'm kind of more focusing on the top,
Yeah,
which I might blend out. Is it cute?
Yeah, it's cute. It's definitely not something that I would have done because I'm more of like a.
This is like super
let's
Barbie.
Keep it, yeah, let's keep it like not simple. I do like fun, but this is way more fun than I've ever done, and I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
I did get a lot of makeup stuff for Christmas, and I'm really excited to start doing like fun colors, fun looks, like different, being different, and just like practicing.
What shade is this? This is plum. Okay, so I'm gonna go with plum. They both say they're shimmers, but I like
Girl,
shimmer.
I like shimmers. I barely use matte.
I mean, what would actually be more ideal is if that color was a matte, and then this next one would be a shimmer.
I don't think any of the purples are mattes,
No.
to be honest. Like, not a lot of the colors are matte. But no, I like my glitter.
Okay, now we're going with this plum, which is darker, and I'm gonna put it in the inner corners. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know what else I want you to talk about.
I can talk about, okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a little bit of my journey. A little, like, more in depth. So, we were going, I had my MRI, and I was supposed to get results back the week after, but she went on vacation, which was fine. Doctors have a life too. And like, so I'm patiently waiting, but if you ever have something wrong and you don't know, and especially when you're having like a brain MRI, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And then
I'm using this to buff and blend, sorry.
On top of that, my husband's father got very ill and wasn't going to be with us very much longer, and he lived in Pennsylvania.
When was that again? On what time of year?
That was July.
July.
And I had my
because you didn't get diagnosed until the summer.
July. Yeah. I had my MRI the end of June, and then it was like the beginning of July, I think. I can't exactly remember what time it was unless I looked at my phone. I'm not going to put my phone on it right now. But, so we had an emergency trip to Pennsylvania, and we were waiting, and I guess I didn't have a good reception, and we were coming home, and I had missed a call from the doctor, and I called her back, and she answered. It was like right after she called me.
Okay.
And she told me that I have Chiari Malformation.
Which there's how many? 5?
They're coming up with another one, like a new one.
Oh wow. Well, this is an ever growing. They're still learning.
Yeah. This is like
doctors are still learning about it. Yeah.
And it's amazing how many doctors don't know about it and think that people are lying about their symptoms. And it's really, really sad too, because people can go undiagnosed and misdiagnosed for years or their whole life.
That's kind of like the whole chronic illness kind of thing too, though. Like there are people. Which one is it? It's nerve pain.
Yeah.
People think they're always making fun, or not making fun, but they're always saying, you're making this up. And they're like, you can't tell me that I'm not in pain.
Yeah, like, I am a very good example of what somebody looks like with 2 chronic illnesses. Because, side note, I have Crohn's. I was diagnosed.
I almost poked you in the eye.
It's alright. It wouldn't hurt. I have worse headaches, so it's okay.
I'm using this big fluffy brush to it has a lot of fallout. So am I getting it all over? But this is helping kind of knock it away without smearing it on your face.
Yeah.
Well, I lied a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, you can always put foundation on to cover up the fallout.
That's looking really cute.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a look and
then No, you can't look.
Oh wait, I can't look?
No, from now on you can't look.
Oh, well then I'll put the mirror down.
It's gonna be an epic surprise at the end. Okay, so I think now I'm gonna do your under eye, and then I'm gonna put glitter on you. So, because more glitter is always better. And I'm gonna use what would be the eyebrow pencil, but I think we said earlier, we don't do our eyebrows, so no. This is what we use. And I'm gonna go in with the plum color. Because it's in the outer corner, so I'll bring it down. Go ahead and look up.
So, anyway, I got the phone call on our way home, less than 2 hours after leaving and saying our final goodbyes. And I just want to say right now, I did not talk to my husband about saying all this, but he knew I was talking about my journey.
Right, and this is part of it.
if any of the family is watching, rest in peace to Dad Eights. He is missed a lot by all of us.
Oh yeah. Let me look. Yeah, we'll try.
It's not very convincing. I don't have glasses, so like I'm looking at the
phone. You can't
the
see
phone,
anything.
and I can't. I can just.
We'll
I
have to
can
do
see
like
color,
a super close up
but-
because. Oh yeah, I think that's good. I'm having a hard time with that side.
Well, and that's what I found when I do my makeup. One eye always.
One
looks
eye
better
looks.
than the other.
They're sisters, not twins.
Yeah.
So I'm adding the other purple I used, which was called purple, and I'm. I thought it had a different name, and so that's really helping it darker. And you guys still have eyeliner on from.
I tried.
Earlier.
I really tried to get it all off.
Let me look at you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna blend everything out.
Look at my
Don't
eyes,
get so
Brittney.
close. Don't get so close. I'm just gonna blend it a little better. I'll look up. See if I can.
So enough with the heavy. I hope everybody had a good Christmas.
Oh yeah,
Spending time with family.
we had a good Christmas. It was
Yeah,
Oakley,
we did.
baby Oakley's very first Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna put glitter on top now because this says
She's
it
a
comes
hoot.
with glitter. She is a hoot. I went and got my setting spray because I tried swatching the glitters and it did not work at all.
They're like extremely pressed in there.
So, but I've learned from all my makeup gurus on YouTube, that's what you're watching. You get it wet and then hopefully it picks it up better. So we shall see.
So when I'm using the same brush, I always use the back of my hand to clean my brush.
In my last video, I admitted that I used my bare leg because I don't
know.
wear pants. Wearing pants today.
I have pants on too. Don't
Jeanette came over.
My brother's in the other room.
But now you'll never know if I'm wearing pants or not wearing pants. So I promise not to film and stand in front of a mirror. So it's given it a little bit more sparkle. But I don't think I would recommend using the glitter. That or I just don't know what I'm doing. This is working a little bit. It's just kind of harder. That one went on a little bit better. Maybe because I'm working the palette. Yeah, see, I kind of like dug into it a little bit with the brush and now the glitter's coming out. This had a lot on it. All right, so you're gonna see your eye look for the first time.
Yeah.
Just be honest. Gotta be honest.
Oh my god, I hate it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I actually really like it. And like you
Good.
said earlier, it was kind of like a Barbie look.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a Barbie look. Oh, I gotta just... What time is it?
Yeah, no, go. We're filming this at night.
Yeah, it's 9:30 and... Well, almost 9:30. And I just have to go take it off.
Take some
Can
pictures.
I go to like... Can someone take me out to dinner?
Good. Alright, put on, we'll cut. Jeanette's gonna put on her mascara and her eyeliner. Okay, this video is full of technical difficulties. We just lost a bunch of footage. All of a sudden, I film on my phone. All of a sudden it just stopped working. But we did Jeanette's contour, we did her blush, and I think our review on that was the contour's nice if you don't mind like a lighter look. If you go heavy for contour, I would not get this. It would take too long to pat it on.
Yeah.
But for a light contour, it's really, really good. And then we really like the blush. It's beautiful.
And then we were just talking about the lips.
Yes. We swatched on her hands. That's all of
Well,
them.
on her hand.
On my hand. That is a liquid lip, and the rest are glosses, and they're really cute. And they are drying nice. They're not bleeding at all on my skin. So I think those are probably good quality. My phone better not mess up. I'm gonna be really mad.
Me too.
Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Stop it! What is wrong with you? It's crazy. Final look. What do you think? lips a little bold for you. You think? Here, take down your hair.
Yes, we'll take it.
And we're gonna clean up here for a second, and then we'll come in for. Oh, it's cute. It looks really cute with your glasses on.
So this is what it looks like with glasses on. But no, I like the eye.
You do.
You see
think
how
it
I
turned out
did the
really cute.
purple on the black?
Yeah, she put the plum color.
Yeah,
on
that
the
plum. I like it. And you can see the silver sparkle.
black. Looks cute. It's like a Barbie, but Chiari inspired with the purple.
Yes, I like it.
But I just want to close out our video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like watching me do makeup on myself or on friends or whoever, please let me know down in the comments. Or if you have other video ideas for me that you would like to see me do. I think I might want to try doing some food videos because Mama likes to eat. And try some things out. But just let me know. Like this video if you thought it was, if you liked it, if you thought it was good.
Share with your friends.
Yes, please share. I'm up to 40 subscribers now.
Heck yeah.
You guys are awesome. You're my best friends. Got 40 best friends now. I'm super popular.
Want a chocolate?
Yes.
See ya.